Hey everyone, welcome back to Technical Portal YouTube channel on a new video of Microsoft Excel Visual Basic for Application series that is running into my channel. So friends, if you remember in my previous video I have showed you a VBA code where you can directly access on a command button to get the names of every open Excel workbooks in just a pop-up window. So what if you need to actually copy and these names should be in a written form on your any of Excel workbook, right? So today I'm gonna show you a VBA code that will loop through your all files in a folder and you will get all the names of the files in that folder in a written form in your Excel workbook, right? So let's get back to a new Excel workbook. There I will write and run that code. And if you have didn't watched my previous video of that name, I'll give you the link of that video into my I button and into the description box. Please check that. So here in a new workbook, go to the developer tab, click on Visual Basic. Now insert a new module here. So at first let's write that code, and let me just show you before. I want the code that will display all the names of these workbooks or these files into my Excel workbook, right? Now at first we need to use the sub procedure following the sub procedure name. I am naming it as loop through files. Now don't worry, I'll give you the link of downloading this Excel workbook into my description box. Please check that. You can download and practice into this workbook absolutely for free. Hit the enter button, come to the next line. Now we need at first 4 variables in this case. So how we declare our variables? We declare our variables by using dim. So write dim. I am using at first O as my variable, and the variable will be as an object type. Select object from the drop down menu. Now put a comma, or you can just hit enter and write every variables into the next line, but I am not writing it. I am just separating the variables using the comma, right? So remember this, O as object. Now type FO. The type of this variable will be also as an object. Insert a comma. Type FI as, this one will be also as an object, right? Insert a comma, and let's move on to our last variable that I will declare as I, and the type of this variable will be as an integer, right? So let's see. O as object. FO, I have taken this variable as a short form of folder, and this type is object. This FI considered as an file, and the type of this variable will be also as an object, and I as an integer, right? Hit enter, come to the next line. Now do it like this. Set at first O equals to, now here I need to create an object, right? Type create object, open the parenthesis. Now in the double inverted comma type scripting dot file system object. Close the inverted comma, close parenthesis, and hit enter. Come to the next line. Now again type set. Now this time let's move on to our next variable, that is FO equals to, now type capital O, that was our first variable, dot get folder, open parenthesis, open double inverted comma, and now we need the file path, right? So go to the file folder, click on the address bar. Here you will get the full path of this folder. Just copy it. Now come to the Visual Basic editor. Here paste the file path, close the double inverted comma, close the bracket, and hit enter. Come to the next line. Now type I equals to 2. Here we need to use the for each loop. Type for each FI in FO dot files. Hit enter, indent your code by pressing the tab button, select range, open parenthesis, Now here we need where we want the data to be pasted. So I want the data into my column A of this Excel workbook. So open double inverted comma, type A, close the double inverted comma, ampersand symbol I as your variable, close the bracket, dot, select value from the drop down menu equals to fi dot name. Hit enter, come to the next line, type I equals to I plus 1. Hit enter, come to the next line, unindent your code. Now type next fi. Hit enter. That's all, your code has been completed. Now let's run our code and let's see what happens. Go to the developer tab, click on macros and run this code. Look at here, every single file with their extension has been showed into this Excel workbook in a written form. So here you can notice that you do not need to put the file path again and again, but if you have different file path into a different time of your work, you need to put the file path every time, right? So what you need to do, I will show you the trick into this video. So at first select all and delete these things, go to the Visual Basic editor, and now so look at here carefully what I am changing into this Visual Basic code, right? Here when you inserted o.get folder, here I need an input box where the file path should be entered. So type here input box, open bracket, open double inverted comma. Now it should be showed an message. So I am typing the message as enter folder address, colon, close the double inverted comma, insert a comma, type VB, OK, cancel. Now close the brackets and hit enter, right? So let's run again this code and let's see what happens. So when you run this code, it will ask you for an folder address. So where you can find your folder address, go to the folder and simply copy the address from here. Now go to your Excel workbook, put the address and click on OK. Look at here, it is showing the accurate result. So that's all for today, friends. Hopefully you like this video. I'll come back soon with another part of this video. Till then, keep learning, keep supporting this channel and keep practicing.